Alright, so today we're not going to do anything too difficult. And this is just an extension of multiplying polynomials, but this is a special case. Alright, and you've had problems like this before. Notice that I have a 2 for an exponent, which means what? There's 2 of them. So it's 3x plus 4 and 3x plus 4. Then I'm multiplying those. Okay? So when you get this, I would write this out. What a lot of students want to do is they want to immediately make it, 3x squared is 9x squared, and the 4 squared is 16. So a lot of kids want to go, oh, I don't have to show any work, and it's 9x squared plus 16. That's what a lot of kids want to do. It is wrong, and let me show you why. Okay? This is why. What we're going to do, we're going to make our boxes, and remember it's a 2 by 2. So I got 3x and 4, 3x and 4. 3x times 3x is 9x squared. 3x times 4 is 12x, and then 12x, and then 16. And you'll notice I have what? I have a middle term. What's my middle term? 24x. And here's my answer. Okay, so the real answer is 9x squared plus 24x plus 16. Okay? Notice that doing what they did, I'm missing that middle term. Okay? So this does not work. Don't do that. But that's a common mistake. Okay? Alright, let's move on. Notice that I have a squared again. So this is, 5x minus 2y, 5x minus 2y. So it's very similar to the other one, but what's different about this problem that we didn't have on the last one? Yeah. We have 2 variables, and so students get really freaked out. They're like, oh my gosh, there's 2 variables, what am I going to do? No big deal. So we're going to do our boxes again. 5x minus 2y, 5x minus 2y. Same thing, so but this is where it gets tricky. 5x times 5x is 25x squared. Okay, now what's 5 times negative 2? Negative 10, and then it's x, y. And I put the x first because alphabetical order, x always comes first, doesn't it? Okay, then I do the same thing and the other. And now negative 2y times negative 2y is 4y squared. Now you're going to notice that I have a middle term, don't I? But don't freak out by it. What's negative 10 and negative 10?
Negative 20xy.
That's right, negative 20xy. So here's my answer. So it looks really spooky, but it's not. Now when you write it down, a student earlier today had a question. And she's just like, Mrs. Medvick, when I write this down, you do 25x squared, but I got a 4y squared. Should that come next? It doesn't need to. Okay, I would keep it the way it is in your boxes. So I go 20xy and then plus 4y squared. And she said, well, how do you know the x squared goes first? Well, generally because x comes before y in the alphabet. Okay. Questions on this? Okay, and then there's one more problem. Right, and we've done a problem like this before. We're just going to go ahead and start our boxes. I got m and I got a plus 5. And I have an m and a minus 5. M times m is m squared. And then I got 5m.
Negative 5m.
And then
Negative 25.
right.
That's not that hard.
A lot of kids are like, this isn't hard, this is kind of fun. It can be kind of fun in a weird sort of way. Now, my middle term is what?
0.
It is 0. 0 because they cancel each other out, and then I have my answer. So when I write this, I'm just going to write m squared minus 25. I don't need to put the middle term there. 0 doesn't do anything for us. And that is it for today. Are there any questions on this? Something you don't understand? All right. We'll go ahead and we'll start the assignment then.